Solar Ash is the second game from developer Heart Machine, who also developed Hyperlight Drifter. Heart Machine decided to move away from 2D into 3D with a focus on platforming in a game that sees you skating through different biomes of this strange new world. So, will this game be worth your time? Find out in this review. Solar Ash follows the story of a planet that is being pulled into the Ultravoid. You play as Ray, a Voidrunner who believes that powering the starseed will save the planet from its ultimate destruction. During the game, you explore large, lush, and increasingly dangerous biomes to uncover the secrets and mysteries of the Ultravoid and the people who remain within. Set in a surreal dreamscape, Solar Ash has a very simple gameplay loop. In each area, you need to help restart the communication for the AI Sid, which is being blocked by abnormalities. They are generally blobs of black goop scattered across the landscape. In order to destroy them, you have to target their weak points, shown by a needle-like object in which after hitting the first one, you must glide and hit the remaining ones in sequence before the time runs out. If the time does run out, you'll be hit off the ooze and thrown back to the checkpoint. Once all the ooze is cleared, a final boss will emerge for each area. These giant creatures will test your skills and the precision of your gliding. For example, the first boss had 3 rounds, and in each round, the surface area you could safely skate across shrunk dramatically, requiring more precision within each round. Now, there are a total of 4 difficulty levels in this game, and after switching between them, I can conclude that it extends or decreases the time you have between hitting each of these weak points. Combat in Solar Ash is super simplistic. You have a single basic attack and a single optional grapple attack that you can use to take on these smaller enemies within these biomes.
The life forms here are pretty messed up.
Where gameplay shines is in the movement of Ray. It is a treat controlling her. She is responsive and it is fun to skate and glide across the world. You also have a time-slowing maneuver that lets Ray dash onto targets from a long distance by using a grapple hook. She can also use this grapple hook to traverse certain areas of the world. Finally, there is a boost function which helps you speed around even faster. The only issue that I did have with movement that turning whilst skating and gliding felt a little difficult. It felt really hard to get an accurate maneuver, and it led me to falling off more than 1 or 2 ledges. There are some optional items to find in each location, such as audio logs that build out the world, and suit parts that let you customize Ray. These are random though, and there is no way to scan for them on the map. Speaking of which, there are a couple of main points that I struggled to find the exact way to access them, and it was a little frustrating circling around the map in hope to find a different rail to climb or platform to jump onto, as the scan only shows the main objective and the distance it is to get to it. But maybe I just need to get good. In Solar Ash, you start with 1 life or shield, and you can purchase extra lives using blood, floating blobs, plasma. Actually, I'm not sure what it is called. Now, powering up your extra lives will definitely help you get through each area, as Ray is not very durable and can be easily overwhelmed if you encounter, say, a mob of enemies. Luckily, it is few and far between, and the many checkpoints and fast load times don't make this ever a hassle. Solar Ash has a highly stylized world, filled with characters and a colour palette similar to that of Hyperlight Drifter. It is vibrant with amazing pops of purples, greens and blues throughout. Even a number of enemies provide splashes of yellow in the game. I would say the visuals are certainly a strong point. Even the pulsing of bosses when the timer is running out helps to build out the suspense and intensity of reaching the next point in time, and only enhances the game. Solar Ash has a delightful score that is fitting of the sci-fi setting. It also does give a sense of loss, as if always alluding to what has happened in these areas. There is also voice acting in Solar Ash, from wanderers in the world to your AI companion Sid to Ray herself, and it is all delivered well. It captures the story's essences and helps set the tone of overall loss and mystery throughout the game.
The blood. It doesn't wash off. Are you okay? What happened here?
I did it to protect them.
A vibrant neon explosion between Jet Set Radio and the shadow of Colossus is an apt way to describe Solar Ash. This sci-fi platformer will definitely hit the mark for a lot of people. Occasionally it is hindered by the simple gameplay loop and basic combat. However, it really shines bright as you glide throughout this richly realised world. And of course, thank you for watching my review. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.